What's happening, everybody? Teddy Prey here, and welcome to another stream of mine. And so for today, we have here a Hero League sent to me by one of my friends because I was overseas and didn't really have the time to play. And so we're in the blue team, we have Vala, Sonia, Tyrande, Diablo, and Kalthus. And on the red team, we have Sylvanas, Muradin, Malfurion, Murky, and Jaina. And both teams are pretty decent, standard, and well balanced out. After all, this is a Hero League. People are here to win the game. And if you'd ask me which team has an advantage over here, I would say that the advantage is lying with the red team. So why did I say that? Because red team is pretty specialized and pretty adaptable in many situations here. We have Muradin, who's able to soak in a lot of damage and peel, and the ability to peel for the red team is pretty important because most of the damage will be being dealt by Sylvanas and Jaina, and these heroes are pretty fragile on their own. On the blue team, we can see pretty decent, in fact not just decent, but pretty high tier heroes. We have Sonia, who is able to deal a lot of damage and tank at the same time. We have Diablo, who is a very strong tank, and most of the damage is going to come from Vala and Kalthus, who themselves are very strong damage dealers. And so without further ado, let's get to the game. We are in the Cursed Hollow. This is a Hero League game, and these people are here to actually go for blood here. They are going to aim for the win. Not so much of any funny builds here in this time. So let's look at the talents. We have Shot of Fury by Sonia, Ranger's Mark by Tyrande, Mana Addict by Kalthus, Reverberation by Muradin, Shando's Clarity by Malfurion, and Bribe instead of the usual block by Murky. Interesting build there. Deep Chill by Jaina to increase her slow of the chill, so as to be able to catch the fleeing enemies from themselves. We have Siphoning Arrow, so Vala is probably going for the Hungering Arrow build instead of the Crowd Control build. Pretty viable build as well. Sylvanas is going for the Barb Shot instead of going for the increased range here. So still pretty decent. Guess Sylvanas is going to go a bit more into the pushing build, and Diablo hasn't exactly picked his talents off yet. So this is once again my attempt to try to do a game that I have no knowledge of because I have not played this game myself, and I'm definitely really excited to see how this turns out. The teams are going to be pretty close. We have Diablo shifting back there. Luna Flare almost hitting Jaina, but Jaina will be able to be saved thanks to the peeling from Muradin. And it seems that there might be a bit of clash here, but Kalthus going from the back, and it's going to take down Jaina with the Living Bomb. Oh, but it's saved by Malfurion, but it's going to be taken down nonetheless. The blue team's 4 teams are here. Hunter's Mark on Muradin. Muradin will be able to jump to safety, but the red team is coming from the back, and will they be able to keep it to safety? Yes, there will be. Blue team off to a momentous start here, taking down Jaina very quickly, especially with that sandwich tactic from Kalthus. And now we have back to the lanes here. We have Diablo choosing Soul Feast, increasing the health regeneration per soul, going for the tank role as usual. And we have the lanings right now. So based on that skirmish that we had just now, it looks like the blue team is going to aim to take down the main damage dealers from the red team, such as Jaina and Sylvanas, pretty quickly, especially from a sandwich maneuver by Sonia, which is perfectly capable of doing that, giving her bulk and amount of heavy damage. He can come from the back. Murky is going to be taken down, but with the egg, we'll be able to respond pretty soon. And we have almost no actions here. Murky is... I actually love playing Murky. I've only recently picked Murky up, and I feel Murky, as long as the egg placements is of decent value, Murky will be able to deal a lot of damage and to push structures at the same time. So right now it's at the 2-minute mark. These tributes will be spawning very quickly. We have all the teams going there. Muradin already in place, waiting for the tribute to come out and to ambush any heroes like the Vala coming in there. We have Murky coming in. Will Vala be able to make it out alive? Yes, Vala will be able to make it out alive, but this gives the entire red team space to actually congregate and wait for an ambush, and red team will be able to take down Vala at the same time. So now we are at 4 against 5. Blue team is in a bit of a disadvantage here. We have Murky's bomb coming down. Blue team is going to be Congregation. The possession was a bit off just now, but they managed to reposition themselves. But red team has managed to secure the tribute there. So we have Diablo going against a three of the red team's heroes. Diablo has to go back and will be taken down by Muradin, Jaina and Murky at the same time. So right now with four of the red team's heroes, looks like they're going for a bit of a push on the top tower there with the talent of Sylvanas, the Barb Shop talent. She will be able to deal a lot of damage to the blue team's core forts. We have our level 4 talents. Let's look at it pretty quickly. We have Puncturing Arrow, Mercenary Lord, Pierce, Fire Devil, and Netherwind. We have Envenom, Thunderburn, Rampant Growth, Living the Dream, and Snowstorm. We have Mercenary Lord on Sonya there. Very interesting build for sure. Instead of going for the usual damage builds here, she actually went for the Mercenary Lords. Looks like we have pretty strong heroes on both sides of the team aiming to go for the mercenaries here. The tribute will be spawning in very soon here. We have the blue team and the red team's Muradin is going to come to try to intercept it, but there is no reinforcements. Keltas will be able to quickly get a free tribute off there. And red team is going to hit the level 7 talents, but shortly after blue team has also hit the level 7 talents as well. So we can look at it pretty quickly. Ferocious Healing by Sonya. Battle Momentum by Tyrande. Interesting build there. Soul Steel, Fission Bomb, Remorseless, Piercing Bolt, Cleanse, Compressed Air, and Frostbitten. And we have Repeating Arrow. Vala is definitely going for the standard Hungering Arrow, but Vala will be taken down by Tyrande with very little HP left. The Owl is almost going to kill him, but won't be enough. Vala survives the onslaught of both Tyrande and Diablo. The Luna Flare, if it hits, will be able to take down Vala there, but oh, that's sorry, it's not Vala, it's Sylvanas. Yeah, it's Sylvanas. And we have the Murky also taken down here. The red team is moving in a bit more quickly here. And then the second tribute is actually coming out. Muradin is engaging Sonya, probably pleading for his teammates, especially with Sylvanas with such a low HP. And the tribute has spawned. The entire team is there, but Diablo and Tyrande was going to take a bit more time to reach there. This is actually a very good opportunity for the red team to actually go and try for the tribute, especially after taking down the blue team Sonya, who is quite badly positioned previously. So they managed to get the tribute there, and the blue team has to get the tribute. After all, most of the team weren't even there. Oh, and a very well placed Empower there with Empowering and a Luna Flare will be able to take down the red team's Jaina. And with that combo, it's actually really frightening. It almost guarantees a long stun, and blue team Vala looks like it's gonna get bitten off, but won't be able to. Murky is going out of his area here, probably sort of disturbing the opponents by harassing them and dealing damage to the fort. And the top fort of the blue team is actually destroyed here. Very well played by Murky. And the fourth tribute is going to be spawned soon, and if red team manages to get this tribute, it's going to spell a bit of a disaster from the blue team, especially with the pushing capabilities of Sylvanas and Murky there. But Murky has been taken down. It's going to take some time for the red team to come into position, and blue team is in position there. Muradin goes in, and then Sonya is there, getting a lot of disables there, but it's going to be shortly taken down. The Murky is going for the Octograb, grab Keltas, and Keltas will be taken down. Malfurion pops his ultimate. The red team is getting healed so much HP, and the blue team is just getting disseminated right there. Red team is going to get the third tribute, and it's going to curse the blue team. The red team has also unlocked the level 10 talent. We have Avatar, Wailing Arrow, Tranquility, Octograb, and Water Elemental. Definitely a very huge part to play for the red team was the fact that they actually unlocked the level 10 talents before they engaged with the tributes, and this gave them a very easy win here. We have Berserker's Rage by Sonya, and Sonya is going to take down the enemy team. Muradin Lightning Breath, but Muradin will make it out alive. Muradin doesn't make it out alive, and so the red team losing the tank. They have to retreat them, and Muradin actually went in a little bit too deep there, but the damage wasn't as bad as it is. Red team is after all leading with one level there. We have Strength for Vala, Wrath of the Berserker by Sonya, Shadow Stalk by Tyrande, Lightning Breath by Diablo, and Phoenix from Keltas. Pretty standard ultimates. They ask me there. And blue team is proceeding to defend the bottom lane after red team has rotated there. And so red team without their tank isn't there yet, and so they have to retreat with a huge play by Straff. They're taking down two of the team heroes. Malfurion and Murky will be taken down, and Murky will take some time to join back the bottom lane. After all, his egg is at the top lane here. So red team has no choice but to disengage here. The levels are around equal there. So and the curse has ended, and it will take some time to regain momentum for both teams. So right now there isn't much evidence of which team is in the lead here. If you look at the score, it's also pretty even at 7 to 8 kills there. So and blue team has managed to get the boss here. Red team has only managed to get the bruiser camp and no boss. So this means that the red team has to make a big choice. Either they can defend the bottom fort, which the boss will definitely deal a lot of damage to right now, or it seems like red team is going to go to the middle lane to push more, probably to deal more damage to the fort. Are they? Oh no, they're actually rotating down to the bottom here. Probably trying to go for the boss, but it's intercepted by Sonya. The wailing arrow hits with Frostbolt, and Sonya will be taken down by the entire red team here. Very well played there. Sonya was definitely out of position there and went in a bit too deep. So red team got a free kill off her pretty easily. The boss has destroyed the gates there, and Vala is trying to half out of there, but it's going to be stopped by the red team. The red team dealing a huge amount of damage with their roaming capabilities here, rotating at maximum speed, defending the boss as much as possible, and taking down all blue team heroes as they come. Very well played by the red team here. Red team still in the lead here. And so we have the red team still going together at the middle lane. Not sure what they plan to do. We can look at the talents. They have unlocked their level 13 talents: Split Shot, Thunder Strike, Shrink Ray, Bubble Machine, and Improve Ice Block for the teams. Diablo has managed to capture Murky, but with his safety bubble has removed the flare is going to hit, but not enough to kill Murky. So the next tribute has spawned. This tribute is not that important as compared to the rest, but this team fight will be important there with an ambush by the three heroes. All the AoE comes out, the Phoenix has come down, and then Hunter's Monk with the Ruin, and Ruin jumps right into the middle, and it's going to be taken down. The blue team quite badly positioned there. Malfurion isn't enough to heal the Ruin's life up there, and Murky will be taken down. The red team is disseminated here with the Jaina and Sylvanas going to be taken out very soon, but the blue team is advancing here, going for the red team. They want blood right here, and Luna Flare takes down Sylvanas. Jaina has very little hope left and will be taken down at the same time. And so this is the second tribute from the blue team, which means that the blue team just needs one more tribute to actually curse the red team. So this is pretty momentous there. This team fight just now has also put the blue team at a greater advantage over the red team. We have Giant Killer, Mystical Spear, Overflowing Light, Firestorm, and Chain Bomb. This is probably the power spike for Kalthas, as he is able to deal a whole lot more damage, especially during team fights. Giant Killer is going to definitely help Vala take down the tanky Muradin of the red team. So we can see that the blue team is going to be catching up. The red team has to definitely stop being complacent here, especially during team fights. The blue team has more than enough firepower and capability to take them down now. The tribute is going to spawn, and it looks like both teams are going for the fight, but it's pretty badly positioned there. They're going for the kill, and Malfurion is going to be taken down. The support has been taken down right here. Red team has to disengage here because they have no support, and they are facing a 5-man blue team that can wipe them out anytime. Murky comes in to try to harass them to stop the tribute, but will be taken down, and blue team gets the tribute and curse the red team. This is almost a turning point for the blue team. The blue team has managed to regain some momentum into their favor and has cursed the red team. Now is able to lay huge waste to the red team's forts. Oh my gosh, and Murky is spotted running along in the forest and will be taken down by the blue team. It looks like blue team is going to attempt to go for the red team's boss, but this is pretty obvious if you ask me. There's a huge possibility that the red team will be going to contest for the blue team's boss. And it seems like they're doing right there. We have Lightning Grab trying to deal damage, but Sonya will be taken down by the red team's Muradin. Muradin is going in. Luna Flare hits, doesn't hit. Malfurion is taking a huge amount of damage, but he has popped his Tranquility here with Entangling Roots trying to hit. And Tyrande is going to be taken down. The boss has been captured by the red team's Jaina, and the red team's boss is marching in here. We have 3 of the blue team's heroes taken down. Chaos will be taken down by the Frostball by Jaina, and red team is going to move in very strongly. They have a full amount of HP with the Tranquility from Malfurion. Malfurion doing a very good job at keeping himself alive just now. During the fight, he was actually undergoing heavy firepower, but with his heals, it will be able to keep both himself and his team alive. The red team has disseminated the blue team's Vala, and Diablo was caught in the process as well. The red team knocking very badly on the blue team's door. It has shifted again to the red team's favor here, and the red team is going to lay a lot of damage to the blue team's final fort here, allowing to give them siege units. So they will be trying to defend the fort from the red team. Luna Flare hits and connects with Malfurion, and looks like Sonya is going to go in, but he's shrunk by that's the shrunk rate. Malfurion has a shrink rate, and red team has to move back a bit. Sonya actually doing a very good job popping her Wrath with the Berserker and actually pushing the red team back. Red team is pretty badly injured, especially Malfurion has probably no mana. That's right, he has no mana now, and he has to back here. So the blue team actually, I have to say, did a very good job in defending herself. It really goes to show how powerful Sonya is as a hero right now. Sonya is definitely a tier 1 hero, if you ask for my opinion, and has a lot of both tanking and damage capabilities. And as you can see, Sonya together with Kalthas was able to push the entire red team back. So the blue team has managed to capture the mercenaries, the Bruiser mercenaries. The red team has also managed to capture the Bruiser mercenaries, and blue team looks like they're going for the boss here, but I think once again it's a pretty obvious and direct strategy. Red team has the capability to go in contest for them, and knowing that, blue team has hastily disengaged. Very well played. Moonfire there has spotted 2 of the blue team's heroes in the bushes there. So the tribute is spawning here, and it looks like both teams are converging. Look at the minimap, the entire force of the red team and blue team is converging into the forest there. Murky will attempt to go for the tribute, but is interrupted by Tyrande's Owl here. So we have going to be one of another important team fights that will guarantee the momentum for both teams' favor. We have the Water Elemental coming down. We have Shadow Storm give them invisibility, hopefully defending for them. Luna Flare hits Jaina. Malfurion pops his Tranquility. The Wailing Arrow has hit. We have a huge amount of damage going down. We have Phoenix taking down Vala. We have Muradin and Sylvana taking down, and Vala will be taken down as well. Sonya, where is Sonya? Sonya wasn't there. Sonya wasn't there, but it's going to be taken by the Octograb, and it's going to be taken down as well. The entire boss of the blue team is now cleared, and the red team doesn't even need level 20 to actually be dealing a lot of damage to the blue team's core. The blue team's core is undergoing heavy assault here, and it seems like this is probably the game. So thanks a lot for tuning in. I definitely had a lot of fun. It is a short game, so the shorter the better. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for tuning in.